Dude, I'm missing hearts. Let's I don't have fairies, dude. I used them all for the freaking ghost. Alright, well, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a whole bunch of fairies and a whole bunch of stuff, so yeah. Dude. Dude! What the heck? That's crazy. Alright, I'm finally here. I lost a heart, but like the outside, I already took those. But, yeah, you probably saw that I was sliding like crazy. You know, that's kind of the thing about these shoes. But either way, we're here back again at the Shadow Temple in front of the boss store. So, let's go take on the boss.
Some shadow beast Bongo Bongo.
So this is Bongo Bongo. This man is what I believe to be... Why can't I... I'm pressing yellow up. There we go.
Bongo Bongo, boss of the Shadow Temple, revived from the well. Look at it with the eye of truth.
I believe this guy is what the man of... that could see the truth is actually. And as you could see, he hits the giant drum, and like that's one of his things. He'll throw you across for you to be on this acid, and it'll take away a lot more health as you're trying to go back. So the thing to beat him, you could shoot his hands, and that will let something happen. So as soon as he lets me, I'll be able to go back in. And yeah, I was not playing well this entirety of this time, but I'm gonna shoot with the arrow to stun him, and then I have to shoot it again, and that will reveal the eye, so I could hurt him. And then that'll let me strike him down. Oh man, I did a lot of hits there. There's actually a good Easter egg that I did. Good thing that I went to the Spirit Temple before the Shadow Temple, peoples. The Ice Arrow. From the training ground at the Gerudo's Fortress. I got that. And a good, cool thing that you could do that's a great attention to detail. I can't... Oh, I have to get out the magic. Okay. If you shoot the Ice Arrow at the hand without missing, of course. Come on. Dang it. Come on, Shadow Beast. If you freeze it, the other hand tries to break it off. What if I freeze both though? Oh, I can't. Wait, I could. There you go. And the other one. Dude! Okay, well, that's what happens. I kind of wonder, does he... Yeah, he does reveal himself. Interesting. Come on. There you go. And with that, I'm gonna shoot him with regular arrows. That's the thing, because he can't do double magic. It's the weird thing about it. Alright, so there we go. And that's it. Just because I got the big Goron sword, I beat him very, very easily. Jesus. Now, I want you to pay attention to his body. I know that's a weird statement, but he has hands, but no, like, it's clearly severed from his body, and there's like a giant torso from above hanging from the ceiling. The reason I think it's the Man of Truth, or the man that can see the Eye of Truth, is because it only makes sense that there is a gigantic shadow beast that was in the bottom of the well. He was executed down there. He was meant to be going down there, and for being, you know, where it says Hyrule's greed and hatred, whenever someone steals something in the medieval times, or I guess in other cultures too, that they would cut your wrist and they would cut your hand off pretty much. And you saw that severed from his body. And he doesn't have a head. I know that looks like an eyeball, but that's a lack of a head. Either way, we got the final heart container of this game. And yeah, another interesting thing too, and besides the fact completing this, we also got 99 gold Skulltulas. We just have one more to find, which I know exactly where it is. Before I go in there, just remember that Chicago used to be a Sheikah village. And, you know, again, another reason why I call it Chicago is because they light it on fire, so it's Chicago fire. Anyway, because it was so many years ago, that implies that the man that could see the truth is Sheikah. And you see that the symbol is an eye with like a teardrop. I always thought it was more so of a metaphorical kind of thing, where it's supposed to be like a blood teardrop thing, where they see the truth that it actually almost breaks them, because the truth of the reality when it comes to Hyrule, with the history of blood, greed, and hatred, and Bongo Bongo, whatever he saw, did some very dark magic, very tragic things, to a point where there's re-deads that are also in the bottom of the well, and even the Prita, the dead hand that was in there. A lot of people believe that the man that could see the truth is the dead hand, but I think it's the Bongo Bongo. He was executed. He was probably the worst criminal of all, and he was able to break the magic spell, and he almost wiped out an entire village, and it's a good thing that we stopped it. I don't know about Impa though, because we've been told that Impa's in the Shadow Temple, but we haven't seen her. But we do know that she's a sage, so hopefully going to the Chamber of Sages, that she's here. So, I don't know. I wasn't too sure about Zarunia either, like when he went in the room with Volvagia. But we could see that she's okay. The boy with the noble Zelda's Ocarina, as I expected, you have come. I am Impa, one of the Sheikah. I am Princess Zelda's caretaker, and I am also the sage who guards the Shadow Temple. We Sheikah have served the royalty of Hyrule from generation to generation as attendants. However, on that day 7 years ago, Ganondorf suddenly attacked, and Hyrule Castle surrendered after a short time. Ganondorf's target was one of the keys to the Sacred Realm, the hidden treasure of the royal family, the Ocarina of Time. My duty bound me to take Zelda's out of Ganondorf's reach. When last I saw you, as we made our escape from the castle, you were just a lad. Now I see that you become a fine hero. There's nothing to worry about. The princess is safe now. Soon you'll meet Princess Zelda face to face, and she will explain everything. That is when we, the 6 wise ones, will seal up the evil king and return peace to Hyrule. I have to stay here. You go to Princess Zelda's side and protect her on my behalf. Now I put my power, which should be helpful to you, into this medallion. Now with this, the final medallion that has been given to us. The Shadow Medallion. Isn't that crazy? You received the Shadow Medallion. Impa awakens as a sage and add her powers to yours. Please look out for the princess. Link, the hero. Finally, all of us, the 6 sages, have been awakened. The time for the final showdown with the King of Evil has come. Before that, though, you should meet the one who is waiting for you. The one who is waiting for you at the Temple of Time. Oh man. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to my original gear. Now, for the fact that, like, I just feel like it's more appropriate if I do. Even the Master Sword and my normal shoes. There we go. There it goes, back to normal. With all that out of the way, shoot, it's been believed that the sages are all dead, but I don't think that's true. For the fact that, like, we saw Nibiru been spelled away by Kume and Kotake. They said that they were gonna use her for later, for, you know, brainwashing purposes and serving purposes. So there is that. But the thing is, like, yeah, I don't think that's the case. Like, maybe Darunia died. I don't know, because we don't see him ever again. I guess we don't see any sage, period. Rauru, we do know, is reincarnating into an owl, so he's more likely been dead, but he has some control over that owl or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. That I always thought that just was him. That was like his manifestation, that he has the power to be, you know, like the spirit world type of thing, where you could take a shape of something. This is his form in the overworld, if that makes sense. And yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say about that. I always forget that the Sheikah had the purpose of, like, serving Hyrule royal family, which kind of furthers the whole thing that they're in on it too. That all that stuff in the Shadow Temple, because they are the Shadow Folk. Again, with the bottom of the well and the freaking graveyard, and plus in the smack dab middle when I found the hidden grotto, and all those redeads are just there, and the war of all that, that's all underneath that village. That's pretty insane. But nonetheless, I didn't want to go use the teleporting song to go to the Temple of Time, but I rather would just talk about it and just walk over there. Man, there's just a lot of things. Alright, but who is this person that wants to see us? I have been waiting for you, Link. Link, the hero of time. You have overcome many hardships and awakened 6 sages. And now you have a final challenge, a showdown with Ganondorf, the king of evil. Before that, I have things I want to tell only to you. Please listen. Another unknown legend of the Triforce passed down by the Shadow Folk, the Sheikahs. If you would seek the sacred triangle, listen well. The resting place of the sacred triangle, the sacred realm, is a mirror that reflects what is in the heart. The heart of one who enters it. If an evil heart, the realm will become full of evil. If pure, the realm will become a paradise. A Triforce, the sacred triangle. It is a balance that weighs the 3 forces: power, wisdom, and courage. If the heart of the one who holds the sacred triangle has all 3 forces in balance, that one will gain the true force to govern all. But if that one's heart is not in balance, the Triforce will separate into 3 parts: power, wisdom, and courage. Only one part will remain for the one who touched the Triforce, the part representing the force that one most believes in. If that one seeks the true force, that one must acquire the 2 lost parts. Those 2 parts will be held within other chosen by destiny, who will bear the Triforce mark on the backs of their hands. "7 years ago, Ganondorf, the king of thieves, used the door you opened in the Temple of Time and entered the sacred realm. But when he laid his hand on the Triforce, the legend came true. The Triforce separated into 3 parts. Only the Triforce of Power remained in Ganondorf's hand. The strength of the Triforce of Power enabled him to become a mighty evil king, but his dark ambitions were not satisfied. To gain complete mastery of the world, Ganondorf started looking for those chosen by destiny to hold the 2 other Triforce parts. The one who holds the Triforce of Courage is you, Link. And the other, who holds the Triforce of Wisdom, is the 7th Sage, who is destined to be the leader of them all. It is I, the Princess of Hyrule, Zelda. I apologize for meeting you in disguise, but it was necessary to hide from the King of Evil. Please forgive me. On that day, 7 years ago, Ganondorf attacked Hyrule Castle. I saw you as I was escaping from the castle with my attendant Impa. I thought I should entrust the Ocarina to you. I thought that it would be our best chance. As long as you had the Ocarina in your possession, I thought Ganondorf could never enter the Sacred Realm. But something I could never expect happened. After you opened the door of time, the Master Sword sealed you away in the Sacred Realm. Your spear remained in the Sacred Realm, and then the Triforce fell into Ganondorf's hands. He went on to invade the Sacred Realm. Ganondorf had become the evil king, and the Sacred Realm became a world of evil. All of this was an unfortunate coincidence. I passed myself off as a Sheikah and hoped that you would return. I waited for 7 years. And now you are back. The Dark Age ruled by Ganondorf, the evil king, will end. The 6 sages will open the sealed door and lure Ganondorf back into the Sacred Realm. I will then seal the door to the Sacred Realm from this world. Thus, Ganondorf, the evil king, will vanish from Hyrule. Link, in order to do this, I need your courage again. Please protect me while I do my part. And here is a weapon that can penetrate the evil king's defenses, the power given to the chosen ones. The sacred Arrow of Light. You got the light arrow! Your arrows will be powered up. The light justified will smile evil. Or smite evil. Wow, I said smile. That looks like smiles to me. But along with the fire, ice, and now this, now we're sure to be unstoppable. There's no way. There is no way darkness will fall in this day. I could assure you on that. Wait, what's going on? Wait, what was happening? That rumbling. It can't be. Oh, shoot. Princess Zelda, you foolish traitor. I commend you for avoiding my pursuit for 7 long years. But you let your guard down. I knew you would appear if I let this kid wander around. My only mistake was to slightly underestimate the power of this kid. No, it was not the kid's power I misjudged. It was the power of the Triforce of Courage. But with the Triforce of Wisdom that Zelda has, when I obtain these two Triforces, then I will become the true ruler of the world. If you want to rescue Zelda, come to my castle. Oh man, now it's about that time. And the next episode is gonna be not exactly the finale. The finale will be the next episode over. But in the meantime, if you like this video, please consider pressing that like button and watch another one of my videos. I play the video games, and if you like playing video games, you might like my stuff. So be sure to subscribe and do all that stuff. And then the next episode, we are going to Ganon's castle. White tigers and dragons to you, and you've been scarred by the night. I'm out.